Welcome ladies and gentlemen, I am TMG.NotARussian and I am here to start a new series which I'm going to call Killer Lane Combos. I'm going to be playing Visage. Now you're going to be thinking, well, Visage isn't probably the best hero to be going in a lane with. Well, not necessarily that sort of thing, but it's just not a very good hero, or it's not widely known how it's played. But that's actually one of the benefits of it. So I'm going to be playing with TMG's Gob bot, who you also know as TMG's Azanta. He is playing Nyx Assassin. Now this is a really good lane combo based on Visage because of Visage's soul assumption. You can actually pick up the recommended items for Visage because I think they're pretty good. They seem to work just fine. The whole basis of this lane combo works around soul assumption and burst damage. See, the reason why you take Nyx in the lane is because he has a high amount of burst damage, but people will say, oh well, Nyx isn't, he's not very good because he runs out of mana too quickly, thus nullifying his ability to harass and do burst damage. Well, the idea is that you get loads of mana items for Nyx by getting loads of kills early on in the game. So soul assumption is an amazing ability because any hero that takes damage within 1375 units generates a soul charge, which means I can do 65 plus 20, so that's 85, and then plus 65 on top of that per soul. So that's a lot of damage at level 1. Plus you've got Nyx's stun, and you've got harassment, and you've got mana burn. Yes, mana burn from Nyx. So basically, you start off just like normal. You do harassment. As you can see, we're going up against a Bloodseeker and a Shadow Shaman. Not the worst combination in the game ever. There's better ones, but it's not the worst. So I'm just sort of playing this safe, trying to harass. Nyx does not bother going for any denies. He's purely focused on last hitting. So in this sort of situation, you want to be aiming to harass down the weaker player. I had looked at Bloodseeker's items and I looked at him and I was like, okay, he hasn't got a shield, so I'm going to go for him because he's going to be the he's going to be the weaker player over Shadow Shaman, because Shadow Shaman's going to have a disable of some sort. So you definitely want to pick out one player and just persecute them for the whole laning phase. You just want to just basically discriminate them and just kill them loads of times. You just pick one player and you just break them basically. Plus it makes the player feel bad about themselves because they've just been killed so many times. So in fact you're actually psychologically winning the lane as well, on top of winning through gold and XP means. It's pretty harsh when you think about it like that. First. So as you'll see here, if I can click the start button, we just move in, we go for it. Stun, soul assumption, boom, first blood. Easy peasy. And now, you could go for a second kill. It all depends on your build. I like to build a Visage a little bit tougher at this sort of stage, so I go for Gravekeeper's Cloak. But if you'd gone for Grave Chill, you could have done it. We could have got Shadow Shaman there. We could have killed him. So, it all depends. It swings and roundabouts, really, because it all depends on your lane. Say you've got someone in there who's got burst damage on the enemy team, you probably want to pick up Gravekeeper's Cloak because you could go for the gank, get it, and then the other hero which you're not focusing on could kill you. Or if you've got two squishy heroes who you think you can kill both of them, then it's Grave Chill. That's the one thing I don't like about Visage, is you look at Grave Chill and there's no stats there. It just says drains movement speed and attack speed. That needs to be sorted out. But other than that, squishy heroes go for Grave Chill and Soul Assumption. One squishy hero and a tough hero go for Gravekeeper's Cloak. Two tough heroes. We haven't actually come up against this. We've played this combo 5 times in a row and we've won every game playing this combo. It gets to a stage where you have the game after this one I played. I would like to show you that one, but the replay has been corrupted. I went 15-0 with Visage, in it. So it's a good it's a good build, and our team got loads of farm because the rest of their team was just getting killed loads. But once you finish the lane combo, like the laning phase, Visage just goes all over the map. Nyx can as well, but I would suggest Nyx only goes when he's got his ultimate, because Nyx can then quickly farm up a Dagon. Nyx's build is more, it needs to be tailored depending on the enemy team, while with Visage it's not so much. Nyx either goes for one level of Dagon, then damage items, or he goes level 5 Dagon. Level 5 Dagon if you've got a team that's got 3 or more squishy heroes, people like Zeus, people like Dazzle, people like Shadow Shaman. Or you go damage item if they've got 3 or more strength heroes or tough heroes like Dragon Knight, Pudge, Sven, Centaur Warrunner, people like that. So those are the sort of, that's the build tailoring that you've got to look out for. I don't. This is going to be a really sort of bad video. It's just sort of explaining the build, because I have some replays, but they're just basically the same thing. You're just seeing the same killing first blood, because I can't actually, none of the replays that I created, I've got 7 replays that that we've done, and this is the only one that works. So I completely apologise for that. It's my fault. Something wrong with my computer, so I'll have to get sorted out. I'll try and find something else to put later on in the video.